going on, and welcome back. I hope you guys, as always, are having the best day ever. Before I get started, guys, if you are new here, please subscribe if you haven't already done that. We're on the road to 63,000 subscribers. We've just today hit 62, so that is insane. I'm trying to go for 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year, so let's make it happen. And also go follow me on all my social media. Links are in the description. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Snapchat, so go follow me on all of those. And once again, I am coming back at you guys with another creepy video. This one isn't really a story, but it's something that I own in my possession. That's right, possession, literally. Now, this object I got about 6-7 years ago, and I got it from eBay. I don't remember where it came from or who it came from, but I thought it was really creepy and cool. Now, originally I got 2 of these, and this person specialized in them. It was like a company that specialized in these dolls. The 2 that I got, when they come with like a certificate of adoption, not authenticity, but adoption. Like, you're literally adopting these things. So the 2 that I had one was called Charity or something like that, and one was called Carrie. Now, we all know Carrie is a very scary movie. Now, a couple of years ago, I tried to sell these dolls again. One of them didn't sell, one of them did. The one that I sold was Charity, and she looked kind of darker than the one I have right now, which is weird because you'll see what it looks like in a second. But the Charity one had, like, it was a little bigger, maybe an inch bigger, and it had black hair. It was wearing a black dress, a really pale face, like porcelain face. So these things were very easy to break, so I had to keep them in a safe place. There was nothing really. It looked dark and creepy. The only thing that really stood out about this doll was the fact that it had one eyeball. One eye! It had one eye. The other one was just a hole, and you could see in its head. This one had one eye. Now, that was the only thing that made this one creepy, but it made it creepy. The one that I didn't sell, the one that I've got here, is a little bit smaller, but it's more bright to look at. It's wearing a white dress, it's got blonde hair, but there's something a little more outstanding about it than the other one. And here she is. I don't know about you guys, but this really creeped me out when I got it. As you guys can see, I'll try and do a close-up. I'm not sure how well this is going to show. Now, if you guys look at the face on that, you can see there's a couple of chips, one on its lip, one on its nose, and one above its eye. Oh, and that big, huge one right on its cheek. But this one's got really, really haunting-looking eyes. Like, you look at this doll's eyes, and you feel as though it's looking back at you. Not only that, this thing is covered in blood from feet to its dress to its hands, and this is like really detailed looking blood. This isn't that blood that ends up looking like you know, like pinky or too bright. This legit looks like blood. Like, it's got the black parts on it where it looks like when blood starts to dry, it has the black, and it looks genuinely detailed. So I really like this one. I don't know why I wanted to sell them. I think I just got bored of them, and they weren't doing nothing. They were just in the way, and they were just dust collecting, so I got rid of them. But this right here is Carrie, and as you guys can see, she's very realistic looking, very disturbing. Those eyes, though, my God. So I just decided to dig this doll out and show you guys, and see what your opinions are on this. There was some creepy stuff about this, though. I'm trying to look. And just give me a second, I'm just looking at the doll's under her dress. Let's see, where was it? I'm pretty sure it might not have been this one, it might have been the other one, but somewhere on one of these dolls. No, I don't think it's on this one. On the other doll, under its dress, like right there on its like stomach, it was either its stomach or its back, it had this really weird symbol, and it was drawn on with like a permanent marker or something like that, or a Sharpie or something, but it was just there, like this creepy symbol, and it looked like something you would see in like a satanic Bible or something like that. I don't know what you'd call it, but it looked like a creepy symbol. Now, I was never able to find out what this symbol was, and I can't even remember what it is now because it's a few years ago, but it was really creepy, and I thought for a second it was this one. But it's not, so unless it's under, there's 2, this one's got 2 dresses on it. Like, you can literally take one off, and I think that one looks pretty creepy underneath. Oh, you can take them off, they're attached, but that looks pretty creepy underneath. That's like a little Bo Peep or something like that. I don't know if you guys can see that very clearly. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys that it's creepy, and I thought I'd tell you guys about this doll that I used to have, and it didn't have a name as from what I know. I think I did a video on this actually a while back. I think it might have been talking about haunted dolls, and I got this haunted doll, and it was just like one of these dolls. It was like a porcelain doll. It was apparently owned by a girl who I can't remember what the story was. The owner of the doll told me, and I got it for practically nothing. It was like, I can't remember how much it was, but the person was like free to a good home, and they had it the lowest price you can put something on eBay for. And I was like, seriously, you want to give that to me for free? And they were like, yeah, I just want to get it out of my house. Now this doll apparently was, it belonged to a little girl who was put in like a mental hospital. I can't remember what she did or what happened. And then sometime down the line she died, and this doll was like the only thing she had left. Not this one, but the other doll. And I sold that doll. The only creepy experiences I had with that doll was this one time when I got it, I decided to sit it on a piano. I used to have a piano, like an actual piano, not an electric one. And I used to leave the thing, like the flap over the keys, I used to leave it up. And I left the doll sitting on the keys, and this one time, oh no, it wasn't on the keys, it was on the stool leaning against the piano, but I used to leave the flap up. And I never did that. I started leaving the flap up because I wanted to see if anything would happen. Oh, this one time I was like calling out, and I was like, come on doll, I've had you for like a few days now. Can you do something for me? This one day I was brushing my teeth, and I was the only one home alone. I was listening to music on my phone. I had my phone in my pocket, walking around the house, like brushing my teeth. And then I heard the sound of a piano making a sound like doom, doom, and it was a low key, like I don't know, low. You know the way you got the high notes and the low notes. I don't remember which way around they are. I think the lowest is this end, so it must have been over here on this end, and it was one of the lowest keys, maybe the lowest. And I heard the sound, and it went a couple of times, and I went downstairs, and as I walked in the room, I heard it again, just as I walked into the room. And I quickly heard it. You know, you guys know what a piano sounds like. It's loud. So I heard this over the sound of my phone making music. I quickly jumped and pulled out my phone, and I stopped the music, and I was like, walked in the room, and the doll was just sitting there on the stool where I left it. Nothing was different. I stood there like an idiot for a while, calling out and saying, do it again. If you're here, I heard you playing the piano. Do it again. Please make one more sound. Nothing happened. So I gave up on that. And there was another time where I was standing in the kitchen looking out the window by the kitchen sink, and I was just looking there for a minute, and it felt like somebody hold my hand. Like I felt like you have your hand down by your side like this, and it felt like a hand touched the inside of your hand and kind of go to link fingers with you. And it was enough to make me go like that, and there was nobody home. I don't know what it was, I don't know, but I sold the doll after a while. I did have it for a while, but there was nothing really crazy happening. I was like hoping that like I'd see TVs flying across the room and stuff, so I could like get some really good video footage and be like be the guy who catches the best paranormal video ever. But nothing really happened, so I sold that doll too. But when I sold it, I did put that it was a haunted doll. I told them the story, and somebody bought it, and then they messaged me a few months later, and they said she's been really responsive or something like that. So I don't know, maybe she just didn't like me. But yeah, I thought I'd share the story with you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new, please subscribe. And also, Alyssa has a channel. You guys know I was with her for a while, but she's going to be posting on her own channel right now. Lissy's Life link is in the description to her channel. It will also be on an annotation here probably, so please subscribe to her. And yeah, go show her some love over on her channel. She's just got a bunch of new stuff, like a tripod, a green screen, stuff like that. So she's really starting to like work on her channel now. So I want to see if we can get her to 1,000 subscribers. So we're already past halfway there. So I'd really appreciate that, guys. And yeah, let me know in the comment section, what should we do next? That's the name of my channel. But seriously though, what shall we do next for another video? I've got a bunch of ideas, but I also like to listen to you guys and read your recommendations. So let me know in the comment section. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Remember the most important thing, guys, chase those dreams. By the way, about that, I'm working on a project. It's gonna be a real tear jerker, so be ready for that. It's gonna pull some heartstrings. It's gonna be the most open I've ever been with you guys, and you guys, it's a fully true story. And I just hope it helps some of you guys out there. I'm working on it right now. It could take a little while longer, but I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope it hits you at home, you know. So That's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love all you guys, and remember to keep chasing those dreams, yo.